You know, recently for late August, it's been about as good as it can get. Low humidity, temperatures a little cooler than normal, and not a lot of precipitation. That's, I guess, the one argument. We increased the humidity a little bit for tomorrow. Temperatures back in the lower 90s, finally back up above normal. But everybody's talking about what could be the big factor in our forecast for next week, and that is Isaac. We're tracking Isaac this evening, still a tropical storm out in the Caribbean Sea. Wind speeds 45 miles per hour. That's about the same as what it's been for now the last 3 days. The track of Isaac has attempted many times to try to take more of a northerly turn, but each time it's been forced southward. Southward by a ridge of high pressure that meteorologists refer to as the Bermuda High. And this develops every summer. It's part of the reason why you hear usually dry and hot and humid. It's so strong out here in Bermuda, though, that it's not permitting the track of Isaac to move northward, as it's just continuing to force it southward. That's an important thing, because as long as Isaac stays south, that means its impact on the United States is going to be farther west. Now, the track over the next couple of days will take it over a lot of land masses. And notice, through Sunday, it's only expected to strengthen 5 miles per hour. That's not much, because when these go over land, it weakens them. They need to go over water to strengthen. So it won't get out over open water until it gets into the Gulf of Mexico. And now with the latest track on Isaac, we are clearly taking it into the Gulf of Mexico, almost eliminating the eastern half of Florida. Now, when you look at this track, expected to be a Category 1 hurricane close to landfall, the width of it is still 550 miles. So there's a ton of error as far as this is concerned. But you and I probably knows the same thing. We've had to adjust it back to the west every single day. What do you want to guess, that it could be adjusted back to the west again tomorrow? That's certainly a possibility. In the meantime, we've had a stalled front to our south, high pressure to our north, and that has helped us to stay in this very pleasant weather forecast that's really, as far as we look at your Friday night football forecast, is going to be pretty similar. Maybe 1 or 2 sprinkles try to pop up tomorrow afternoon, but notice in comparison to the entire coverage of the area, I think most of us will probably stay dry. Same forecast again for Saturday. A couple pop-up showers can't be ruled out, but we're not expecting a lot in the way of moisture for Saturday afternoon, but that's probably our better chance of the weekend. And our next weather maker, a frontal system in the north and west, slowing down for Sunday. And part of the reason for that, our ridge never truly moves out of the way. And, oh yeah, Isaac trying to modify our weather forecast. So until we know exactly what's going on here, and it's going to be a couple days before we have a better idea, hard to say when our next rain chances are going to be exactly. High temperatures for tomorrow, lower to middle 90s, about normal for this time of year, and ever so slightly warmer than temperatures were for today. Your 7-day forecast places the best rain chance on Saturday over the weekend, but honestly, you could see a pop-up shower on Sunday or Friday for that matter. Right now, we're keeping the coverage of rainfall with respect to Isaac at only around 20%. And the thought is that until we know more directly we're going to take an impact, even if you're close to this, sometimes it doesn't have a big impact on our rainfall amounts, but certainly it's something we're watching very, very closely. And we're watching that at WTVA.com, as well as on our Facebook page, facebook.com/WTVA weather. And meteorologist Kara James will have the latest updates on this tomorrow morning during WTVA News Today. Craig.